Hello, everyone in Facebook land. We are live in Facebook. And I'm talking because I'm recognizing, that people are looking at me and I can't see them. But it's so good to see, to be here on Facebook Live, because my plan is I am going to be doing this a lot in the next little while. So stay tuned, because I've got some special guests. I've got some incredible humans that want to play together. And I'm really, truly looking forward to navigating this Facebook Live in a way that we can start to deepen our relationship with money and start to really, really step into being a powerful, peaceful warrior. Peaceful money warrior is really what I want to explore with each one of you today. So let me know, like, if you're in the comments and you want to put some comments down about any questions that you have that are showing up with regards to, your relationship with money and what's happening in your world, because this work that I'm doing and bringing into the world is really, truly about standing in the potency of who you are as a money leader, because we each need to start stepping into that. If we're going to kind of redirect this world into a new, what do you call it? Like a new experience in the world. We all need to start becoming leaders. We all need to have a deeper and more powerful relationship with money. And I want to share with each one of you the tarot card, or the money archetype card, the warrior. Now, the warrior is the peaceful warrior. It's the balanced warrior. It's the capable warrior. It's the clever warrior. It's the justice warrior, and in its relationship to money. And that's what we're all going to be navigating into. So this is the warrior energy. She has this sword or they actually, all of these archetypes are by gender neutral, and they are swinging that sword of money, abundance, banknotes here and coins out of their hand, and interacting with the world in a vibrant, impassioned, confident way, so that there's so much leadership in this card. The warrior can step into many different elements, but what I really want to talk to each one of you today is about the 4 secrets to becoming a peaceful warrior, a peaceful money warrior. And the first one is mindset. Now, mindset is talked about with regards to money across the board. Most money mentors or leaders are always talking about mindset being so important. And many of them will lean into moving out of scarcity and lack mindset into more of an abundance and wealth mindset, which is really important. But sometimes we put all kinds of stuff on top of all of these deep down beliefs that we have, and we never really get beyond what's going on. So the mindset work that I often will do with people is very therapeutic. It can be, you could call it cognitive behavioral therapy, that's merged with energetic releasing, that's merged with hypnotherapy, that's merged with retelling a new story. It's also integrated into that somatic, like releasing what's going on in your DNA, your ancestral inheritance, what people like inherit from their family and from their ancestors many, many generations back, as a result of wanting to finish the loop and tell a new story, or finish the story that our ancestors didn't complete. And I know I'm throwing a ton of things into mindset, but I just want you to know that it's so important. And it's the first one. It's number one because it's so important. And doing this kind of work with money, you have to deal with that first and foremost. But that's not it. Because if we just did mindset, then we wouldn't actually have that confidence and that energy that a warrior needs to step into this money world. So the second thing is financial literacy. And I don't know about you, but most of us are not taught financial literacy in this world. And what you are taught is often what you kind of like pick up from your friends, people in your life. It could even be like people like your parents, the way they tell you how to save or spend or not, and watching how they interact with money. That's kind of one of the biggest things about our financial literacy is it generally is we start to step into it by example. We watch other people do it. Financial literacy is a powerful element in stepping into that confidence, because you have more confidence, you know what you're talking about, you understand this world of money so that you can make choices, and if some opportunity comes your way, you know what is going on, and because you've worked with your mindset, you're not going to be paralyzed, so you can take some action. So mindset, financial literacy, so important. And number three, so mindset, financial literacy, and number 3 is systems. Money is not complicated, but there are lots of little nitty gritty things that need to do. And they're like, most people are like, I don't like to dot my I's or cross my T's. And so doing all that nitty gritty of like organizing and tracking and doing all of that stuff, it can be so cumbersome for a lot of people. So we need to have systems. Now, the systems take a long time for us to what do you say? The systems take a while for us to develop. And that's kind of the pitfall that a lot of people fall into, is like, okay, I got this app on my phone and I'm budgeting and all of this stuff. And then they forget, they go off and do their own thing because it's not automatic. It requires you to constantly be interfacing with it. So when you could create systems that are primarily automatic, and you create a structure in your life where maybe you have a date with your money once a month or once every 2 weeks or even once a week, or some people have it every 3 days. So if you have those systems in play, and you know what you're going to be doing, and everything's all cleaned up, everything is so much easier. I call it my money ecosystem, because once it's running, it's like, it's amazing. It can be really amazing. I have clients that say to me, oh, like there's so many elements that I have to do to make this work and do all of that stuff and everything. I just don't want to pay attention to it. And I often will liken it to, well, I often say that doing your money stuff on a regular basis, kind of like cleaning your house. You have to do it every week or else it gets really dirty. It's the same with money. And I don't know why people don't think about that, but I mean, we have so many money junk drawers that are just a mess that we just need to clean up sometimes. But I also think it's kind of like, you know, you get a haircut, you exercise, you work on some muscles, you put attention into different areas of your life on a regular basis to get them going, and money is no different. However, for some reason, because it's just been thrown in the corner in the closet, it's been this really opportune time for people that like to do that kind of stuff to start businesses around it. So there's bookkeeping and accounting and all of that stuff. And so we hire it out. But if you want to become a peaceful money warrior and a leader and a stewardship of your money, I would say you cannot hire it out until you have an understanding of what is actually happening. So mindset, financial literacy, systems and structure. And then the last one is community and accountability. And I put it as fourth because it's kind of like it ties everything together. Even though in the picture, I'll show you again, the picture of the money warrior, it's singular. This fabulous, amazing being is here kind of dancing in the world of money on their own, but really they are not doing it alone. This being here is being willing to be seen fully. They are, sorry, I keep doing the gendering of things. I apologize for that. But they are wide open and willing to receive support and connection. And it's not so secret. It doesn't have to be so secret. So community is, and I know if you've been following me at all, community is the pièce de résistance. It's that element of kind of like showing your underbelly and being seen and held and honored throughout it, and no matter what the struggle that is happening with you. So almost every piece of how I work with people includes a element of community and sharing, because things don't change otherwise, because we can hide all the things that are happening to us, and the more we hide, the more shame, the more guilt, the more judgment shows up. So when we can show up together as a community, it's like the guilt and the shame can just disintegrate and be metabolized fully, rather than it lurking behind the next corner. When we make a mistake or we make a bad choice or whatever, we judge ourselves so fiercely. And that's got to stop, because nothing changes when we do that. The community piece is also a place of accountability, because when someone is doing the work that needs to be done and they're reporting to each other, like, look what I did, and we get to cheerlead and dance and celebrate for those wins, it makes it so more powerful. It allows us to see that we're actually making progress and we're moving forward. If you can't measure it, then you don't know where you started and you don't know where you're going to finish. So that's my 4 secrets to becoming a peaceful money warrior, a clever money warrior, a capable money warrior, and a leader in this world of money. Mindset, financial literacy, systems and structure, community and accountability. And over the next month, we're going to start to dive into each one of them during these Facebook Lives. So if you want to be notified for it, make sure your notifications are on. And if you're drawn to exploring this in a deeper way, I'm going to put a link in the Facebook Live for booking an insight call. So if you want to book an insight call, you can just pick something in my calendar and we can have a little half an hour chat to see where you're at and where you want to go. So this is Brenda St. Louis, financial therapist and money coach, and I'm here to serve you in the best way that you're willing to receive. All right. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.